This is the land that time forgot, here in the hidden valley, deep amongst the ancient pandanus ferns, the dinosaurs that time forgot.
Hi, I'm Jackie. Hi everyone. This video completes our journey north for this trip. We visit the majestic Hinchinbrook Channel, drop into Duck Island, camp around Cairns, and push on to our final destination at Lisa Island. You will note that this episode is a little late coming out. Sometimes the challenge of available internet do not match our selling skills. So sorry about that. We are going to make some changes though. From now on, we will try to post our videos on Monday instead of Friday. And also we will change the name of the channel. That will happen for the beginning of the next series, which will be in a couple of weeks. So watch out for that.
The boundary of brown water flowing from Hinchinbrook Channel greeted us as we cleared the kilometre-long sugar pier that guards the entrance to the channel. Formed by the close proximity of the majestic Hinchinbrook Island, the channel is a maze of inlets and creeks, and all are fringed with impenetrable mangrove.
We anchored for the night and woke up to a beautiful dawn with the moon sighting over the island. There is a feeling of mystery here in the great halls of the mountains. The enormous scale and the jagged lines that define the mountains are an inspiration and a reminder of how wonderful nature can be.
Leaving a vessel to explore the shore is not an easy task here, as there are no paths through the vine-like mangrove bushes, and wading across the mud flats is an invitation to the saltwater crocodiles that a meal is in the offing.
Out of the channel now, we sail on north to the nearby Duck Island.
Dunk is the backdrop for many movies. It's easy to get to, and there's plenty of facilities for film crews here. Dunk is also the site of yet another failed resort. Once this was the place that game shows would give away holidays to. Viewers would be invited to dream about the luxury and decadence of this idyllic place.
I don't feel good about these old resorts. The buildings look like they are sad and missing their old life.
As usual, we can only look from the outside because there is a caretaker employed by a developer that owns the place. And that developer is gonna build bigger and better. Oh, and there'll be a marina and a casino. We find this theme is repeated everywhere on this coast. Lots of headlines, but not too much action.
Now though, the resort is fenced off and there is a public campground just off the beach.
So anyone can still enjoy Dunk Island. They just have to bring their own tent and food and everything else.
The rest of the island is fun, but Anchorage was very rolly. We had to take our brunch ashore and eat it at one of the picnic tables. We didn't share with this guy though. He didn't look very well.
back at sea, and with the dolphins leading the way, we head towards Cairns. Cairns, the largest and the last of the cities on the north coast of Australia. This mecca for tourists and lifestyle-seeking residents boasts an international airport, international hotels, and all the things you could possibly want to do to play and stay in the sun.
I love the fresh fruit markets. They had everything and it was all so fresh and well priced. Come and take a quick tour with me now. We really like Cairns. It is one of the places that we would think about living in after our round-the-world sailing adventure is over. Now, it is time to make our last passage north for this trip. It's a very ambitious one of 130 miles. We have to dodge the reefs and the shipping channels in the dark. We leave mid-morning and plan to be in Lizard Island early the next morning.
It turned out to be very ambitious, and in retrospect, I think we relied a little too much on the accuracy of the charts. Night coastal passages in places like this are about 20 times harder than in the daytime.
The cargo ships made it so stressful because the shipping lanes are so narrow. When the sun came up, so did the Lizard Island dead ahead. We dropped anchor in the bay and checked things out straight away. One of the things that we had to do was walk across the island. This is the island that Captain Cook came to when he had repaired his ship after crashing into the nearby reef. He climbed to the top of the peak and was able to find a path through the Great Barrier Reef to the open sea.
Today we are going from our anchorage on the north of the island to the lagoon on the south of the island. There is a walkway across the wetlands, and we look closely to see if we can see a crocodile that has taken up residence here.
We walk through a wide valley that is full of strange plants that I have never seen.
Peering into the bush, we see a group of bats resting in the fierce midday heat. The path leads us beside the runway of the island airstrip. There is an exclusive resort on the island with its own little airport.
After a bit more walking, we arrive at the southern lagoon on the island. Once again, I have a beautiful deserted beach all to myself. How lucky I am to be able to enjoy these rich things all on my own.
We were joined after a while by another sailor who was out to do some kiteboarding. What a great sport that is. The man had the whole lagoon to himself, and he looked like that suited him just fine.
We spent a few more days on this island, mixing with other yachties, snorkeling in the bay, and just enjoying the wildlife and the scenery before we had to finally start our journey south towards home.